Epidemics ravaged humanity, sometimes signaled the end of entire civilizations. That's huge! The end! Can you believe that? Ironically, larger cities, more trade, more population interactions, the more diseases have spread. Plague has killed more people than an infectious disease. As a part of our final integrated project for this academic year, we are going to uncover a lot of facts about the world's deadliest pandemics.
A pandemic is when a disease rapidly spreads over a whole country or even the world. It hits a larger scale of populations.
On the other hand, an epidemic is the widespread of a disease in a community at a particular time and a specific region.
Among the deadliest ones is the bubonic plague. For influenza virus H1N1, it had spread not only in North Africa and Asia, but worldwide in 1918, and was also known as the Spanish flu.
Cholera. It basically hit it since the 1832 till 1923. And the last pandemic is the coronavirus.
The Spanish flu is one of the deadliest pandemics that hit the world.
Even Mohandas Gandhi contracted the illness but survived.
Now, during its time, the Spanish flu was very latent. Latent means that the infectious symptoms don't begin to show in at least a period of 1 to 7 days.
The most infected people were from the age 18 to 40, and a very shocking fact is the males' death and infection rates were more than the females.
The influenza outbreak has had serious consequences on labor shortages and a major decline in the country's GDP.
The Black Death was a very infectious disease that spread around Europe in the mid-1300s. It killed about 1/3 of the people that it infected, and it mostly spread by rats and fleas. A lot of French trade ships had a lot of rats and fleas on them, so this meant no more trade for France.
Cholera has had an adverse impact on economic development in many countries. According to Globalization 101, countries because of cholera faced economic losses from the lost productivity of caregivers. When cholera struck Peru in 1991, it lost $770 million because of a drop in food exports and tourism.
COVID-19 is a fatal virus. The World Health Organization has announced that it's a pandemic. Russia succeeded to contain the virus by following strict precautions.
About 67% more men get infected than women.
Have you ever knew that COVID-19 spreads through the 3 states of matter? COVID-19 spreads through liquid more than it can with gas, because COVID-19 spreads through droplets of saliva or discharge from nose. It also spreads through solid surfaces. It's really rare when COVID-19 spreads through gas or air, as long as everyone keeps their distance.